gonna have the whole freaking Christian coalition after me.
You're on.
Nuh-uh. Hello, YouTubers. I am RandomMan. This is a random game with my random friend. He will say a word, phrase, or question in which I will randomly respond. Shoot.
RandomMan, your random phrase is rusty trombone.
Rusty trombone. South Park, eat your heart out. It's coming to you. When people eat the wrong foods and they go to the bathroom, it smells like rust sometimes, and then the next person has to go in, and it's a violation of humanity. I think that they need to start putting some incense in the air and porta potties and whatnot. Number 2 is when it comes to physical attraction, life gets really crazy, and people try out all types of things. And
what do they try out?
Pretty simple. I don't usually do.
What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, I think people exchange too much fluids with their mouth and their private parts way too much in the history of sex, which can lead to all types of odd behavior.
Well, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Rusty trombone is when you and a partner start butt naked. The man is roughly, and it has to involve a man, otherwise it just doesn't involve a trombone anymore. The bone is no more trombing. Oh God. Your feet have to be at least shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, and your partner is behind you, licking your anus while in a rapid motion jerking you off. Arm has to come up from underneath from like the scrotum area, and it's rapidly massaging your penis.
That is a must.
And it gives it the look of a trombone.
A trombone.
Randomly, this is a lot like what I've said in the past about people reading the Kama Sutra way too much. Stuff that I just don't know about. I've glanced through the book and haven't really seen that, but I'm sure that everyone's tried everything out like that. On the other hand,
are you saying that the rusty trombone is in the Kama Sutra?
well, you know, it is the year 2000.
You're missing
14.
a few digits. There you go.
We're talking unedited books coming out now. I mean, expanded editions. We've had a liberal president for a while, so God knows what books are coming out now with, you know, what you can find for the X-rated versions.
The updated, revised version has the rusty trombone included.
I would willing to believe, yeah, of course, probably would. Yep.
So the words "I don't know" doesn't come to your mind at all?
Well,
I mean, it's okay to not know if it's not going to be in there.
With all the diverse sexual titled people out there in society, the books have to be out there. I mean, look at pornography. Everything pops up that's just crazy. Poop on people. There's this kind of stuff going on, and that kind of stuff going on, and this kind of stuff going on.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Everything's crazy. Animals. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Disgusting.
strangulations and
Cats and dogs living together.
yeah,
Horrible.
Mass hysteria.
yeah, basically.
Dead
So,
walking the earth.
you know, people licking butts and masturbating them off or whatever. You know, you're gonna find all types of crap. How do you explain this to children? I don't have a. I just go, well, you just got to read the book like they say on the commercial. You know, pick up dictionary, It's always good. My best advice. Wikipedia is always great. If you can't find it there, wait till they're 18 or, then just let loose and say, I was going to tell you at a younger age, but I'll tell you now before you go out in adult land. You could,
So you would include the rusty trombone into the birds and bees discussion with your children?
When I start seeing the birds and bees going against human nature tremendously awesome, where I can show that example, I will do that. But I haven't seen birds really trying out the trombone.
You should watch the Discovery Planet. There's loads of stuff on there.
Yeah, well, June bugs, are really sexual bugs. They have like a line of sex going on. It's amazing how they mate. You should watch June bugs. It is awesome. The red and blackness to them is even more romantic. So, I'm not twisted. It's just way different, June bugs mating like the human centipede, movie.
So, how did we end up from the human trombone to mating June bugs?
Well, it's just the fact that there's a lot of very different sexual situations that all entities get themselves into.
So the next time I'm getting down with my old lady, I get to punch her in the back of the head, and instead of a donkey punch, I get to say, June bug!
Well, you might want to communicate that ahead of time, respect each other's
Spontaneity
choice.
is the choice of the bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd hate to flip her over and stick it in her rectum and have her pass out, but if the mood so arises and she doesn't fight back,
randomly responding, there's going to be a lot of kids watching this, so I think, we should explain like this. One thing at a time into multiplicity at a time.